Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Uh, we have here with us the brand new Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R 2024 model. Yes, my dream bike, finally. Um, I got the delivery of this bike last week only, and I have already clocked 450 kilometers, dude. It's an amazing bike. So today's video is gonna be about my initial impressions of this bike, and I'm here with my full riding gear finally, and I'll be linking the gear in the description. Start from the front. We have a brand new redesigned front look. I think it's inspired from ZX10R. A lot of people didn't like the older model look, including me. I mean, it was fine at that time, but then a lot of other bikes came up, like Ninja lineup bikes like 400, 500, which had the same look, more or less. So the winglets and now the visor covers till the top of the body frame, so that's really superb. And we have two cutouts in the visor. There's no official explanation, so that's just my take on it. So there are two cutouts here which allows the air to seep in. So let's say someone tucks in and then at higher speed he goes upright, so there's less pressure difference. Then we have a brand new instrument panel, TFT color screen. It looks superb. After all, it's 2024, so you can't expect less. And we have 4 rider modes in it: road, sport, rain, and custom. So I think road and sport has the same full power mode, but road mode has a bit more traction to it, and rain mode has low power and full traction, I guess. And in custom you can set the traction to off in custom, I guess, but I wouldn't suggest that. Here, let's try to do it. You need to have lights on a night evening ride, and here we have our light mode. Amazing, it's amazing. Just look at it, dude. Holy shit. Wow, superb. I will be linking the bag and the lights in the description. It's a bit costly, but it's worth it, dude. It's a head turner. If bike itself wasn't the head turner, lights surely are. Oh, I am riding with a KYT helmet. It's really awesome, but I gotta do something about this fog building up in my visor. Let's go. Let him go. This guy's coming from wrong side. Oh, that's risky, dude. We can see engine temperature here. It's already 97. It cools down when you are riding at a higher speed, ironically. I think it's around 80, 85, but when you are in a stop and go traffic, man, it gets hot. And without a riding gear, you will feel the heat on your legs too. So it hits even 110 degrees plus. It's really high. Rode it in Delhi traffic, and it was really painful. That was my first experience with this bike in the traffic. But yeah, it gets better with time. Coming down, we have clip-on bars. We have our switching buttons here. We have, oh yeah, we have quick shifter on this bike as well. We also had it on previous model, also on this one. There's no auto blipper sadly, but it's fine, I guess. So you can switch it on and off with select and down button pressed together. So there's KQS, there goes KQS out. Let's just enable it again. Here we go. Right, there are all sort of buttons. There are hazard lights. On the right side, it's again classic ignition buttons. I don't really like that much. They didn't upgrade it for some reason. Also, the TFT panel doesn't have a track mode. It's a fine visual representation, but I just wish that they at least gave us track mode. After all, this is a track machine. right? About the levers, we have five different levels on the levers. Clutch and brake levers are adjustable, but still felt was the reach was pretty less for these levers, even with the highest level 5, which is supposed to be the closest. But even I have a pretty big palms, like decently big, but still I was having hard time reaching them. So I would suggest you to like at least go to the dealership once and try it if you have, especially if you have smaller palms. Coming down to the engine, let's see. So smooth, man. This engine is so smooth. Honestly, you just with the click of a throttle, wow. Power delivery is very smooth, and the mid-range torque is very usable in city. I honestly, the gear ratio is really good. I don't feel the need. I don't even feel that this is a super bike in city. I mean, it's really drivable. The instance, the sitting instance is a bit aggressive. However, however, if you are fit enough, or let's say if you are wearing riding gear, I would suggest wearing a riding gear, gloves, and at least gloves and pants, and shoes, and yeah, whole riding gear basically. It helps you with the aggressive stance, basically. I don't feel much pain in my wrist after wearing the gloves, but yeah, maybe it's because I'm getting used to it. But yeah, you should wear riding gear on this bike, I'm sure. And yeah, we have a 17 liters tank for this bike. It's pretty huge, and the shape of it allows you to tuck both your legs around it. The throw on the mirrors are good. I mean, you can visibility is really good, but do keep in mind that you cannot adjust them while sitting on the bike, basically. So when you're stopped, have someone in front of you, ask them to adjust it for you while you're sitting on the bike before you actually like start riding it, which I think is good enough because you wouldn't want your mirrors to swivel around while riding at high speed. Right. So we have 626cc for inline four liquid cooled engine, really smooth. Power delivery is really consistent. Gear ratio, love it. Even if it doesn't have the high speed limiter runs at around 56 to 47 kmph, but I think it's good enough. That is pretty good speed. So even if you sacrifice a bit of speed for usability of the use daily riding usability, I would take it any day. It's time for the unbelievable, man. Many people, I was seeing a lot of people complaining that out of the factory, the braking part isn't good enough, and you don't know how to apply brakes then. You have to use engine braking along with front and rear brakes. In front we have 320 mm dual disc brakes. We have a good enough suspension, rebound and dampening. It is adjustable, and also a single suspension on rear, Showa suspension and Nissan brake calipers. Uh, in rear we have single disc 220 mm single disc brakes, which are fine enough. I did feel a bit of a jam. So on the rear brake side, 220 mm single disc brake, I do feel like if I apply the brakes a little harder, on the rear side it gets a bit janky. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the ABS, or maybe I don't know. Maybe it's after service it gets improved. But yeah, that's one of the complaints that I have. Seat height is 830 mm. I am 5 feet 10, so uh, I mean I can put both of my feet flat on the ground by sitting on the bike. But I think if you're 5'6" or even 5'5", you may get away with it. I would suggest. I mean, if you're 5'5", I would still suggest that you try at the dealership once before purchase. But yeah, and 5'6" and above will work. Then the ground clearance is I think 130 mm, which is pretty less for my experience. I have already hit the bike in the underbelly. I think 5 times already. Bit taller speed breakers. Talking about the seat, I mean it's pretty good. It is convenient enough. I was able to ride on it for 3 long hours continuously initially. That was really painful, but yeah, I think 1 or 2 hour ride is manageable. On the seat is pretty padded. I mean, our tires, 180 section R17 on the rear and 20 on the front. The rear tires is good, man. It's really good. Right, talking about the design, man. Honestly, Kawasaki has really impressed everyone. Wow, man. The graphics on this KRT model are really good. I mean, it comes in two colors, metallic gray and KRT edition. So I was confused till the last day. Should I get the metallic one or the gray one, KRT edition? But then again, I thought that this is my first, probably the last Ninja Kawasaki, so why not get the green machine? Otherwise, man, honestly, I saw both the bikes in both the colors in person, and you just cannot go wrong with either of the colors. The gray color is really classic black gray, and a bit longer waiting on the KRT edition, but it is worth it. If you can get your hands on this bike, it is really good. And we do get all LED setup. The headlights, first of all, the design is really good in the front, and then the headlights. You see, the high beam has a pretty good throw, and the indicators all LED, superb. I will be talking about pros and cons in more details along with my riding gear in future videos. So stay tuned for that. Till then, yes, bye guys.